It's so good. Okay.
Am I saying hi or you say hi?
Hi guys.
Hi. Was I not supposed to
No,
say
you
that?
can't say that. Hi guys.
Director. Hi.
I'm Crystal.
I'm Tiffany.
And we are the founders of Back Beauty Delivery LLC. And we're back for another video to talk about some things so we can kind of walk you through how we started this business, because I'm sure you're going to need to know this stuff as well. So we're going to talk about how we got the logo and also market research in this video. So if you want to hear more about it, stay tuned. Okay. All right. So, the logo. So how we came up with the logo was, we really didn't. Well, first I had a 25.
We had a concept.
We did have a concept.
Yes.
Somebody gave me a $25 credit for a freelancer. So that's what we went through. Google that. But we had a concept of what we wanted our logo to look like.
Yes. We knew we wanted it to be a woman for sure. We did come up with together like the idea of her looking like she was running somewhere. Mm-hmm. Running to give you guys your things. And we also knew we wanted it to look like, and I hesitate to say look like, but look like a black woman. Mm-hmm. We wanted her to have certain features, and we wanted it to be apparent that, okay, this is a black girl for sure. And
we went with a silhouette instead of an actual person
or a drawing
or a drawing on anything. Mm-hmm. So we went with a silhouette, and it's so funny, even down to as particular as her hair.
We were very picky about it. Yeah, we were like, no, her fro needs to be bigger. Like, it needs to look more fro-y. Like, no, can her hips be a little we were very her boobs, like everything. Mm-hmm. Like, we were super picky about it because we wanted it to very much look like what we wanted her to look like. Yep. We didn't want to water down anything. Mm-hmm. We didn't want to go for quote unquote mass appeal. We really wanted her to look like us. Yeah, it was very important to us that she looked like us.
There were so many. The lady kept sending us back.
Yes.
What do you call it? Like
proofs.
Proofs. Yeah. Yeah. And we was like, no. She need to have.
She would send it to me, and I'd be like, no.
Mm-mm.
Like,
yeah, she would.
No, like what? No, I don't like her hair like this. Mm-hmm. No, make it look like. We were like, okay, let's look up some pictures of froze and send her that. Like, we were super specific about it.
And we wanted her to have on hoops. So the silhouette definitely has hoops because we need, we the only ones.
Well, not the only
ones, but
they're trying.
Yes, but yeah, we were really very detailed. About how we wanted the silhouette to be because we wanted it to reflect us, essentially. So. That part was definitely interesting. And also within our logo, we wanted, I don't even know how we came up with the tagline.
I don't know. You talk about my memory all the time.
Yeah, that's one part I don't know. But I feel like Tiffany came up with that tagline. And
I don't think so.
I think you did.
I don't think so. Because I know, you know why I said that is because even back when we were thinking about the name, we wanted it to be like something with on demand.
Yes. Yeah. But I feel like you came up with your beauty on demand. Either way, I feel like she came up with it. And so we added that to our logo.
Yeah, like our tagline.
Our tagline to our logo. So that's our tagline. I don't even know if we put that out there, but it's literally Back Beauty, your beauty, period, on demand. And that's our tagline. Okay. So we came up with that logo, which we loved and we still love. Mm-hmm. And but when we started to put it places like, I don't know, branding. Mm-hmm. It's a bit long.
It's pretty big. Even if you make it small, it's like you said, it's still just long. Yeah. Like when we were thinking about t-shirts and we'll get into that later. down the line. But like t-shirts and just different things, like even for putting it on like our bags and things like that, it was like, it was just too much. So we had to come up with something like a secondary logo, basically, which was just something a little smaller, which essentially is just our initials.
It's literally the initial, so it's BBD.
Yeah, Bag Beauty Delivery.
Bag Beauty Delivery. And it has a bag around it. And actually, Tiffany came up with that idea too. I'm sure she forgot.
I'm so creative, and I just be forgetting everything.
I knew I wanted I'm always like abbreviate everything. So, but she definitely came up with the bag and have it surrounded. So that is, and we're so glad we did that. And because when it comes to the app, and we'll get into that too, but it definitely works way better with the app and the icon in the app. So that's how we pretty much came up with our logo. And I would say for you guys, if you're paying somebody,
be specific.
Be specific.
Do it the way you want it. Like, I was glad that she and I both were very picky. It wasn't a situation where it was like, oh my gosh, I wish she would just pick something already. Can we just, we were both very much on the same page that we wanted it to be something we love, because this is going to be something we're going to be using from here on. So we didn't want to just be like, okay, just do something so we can move on to the next thing. Like, we really took our time with that kind of stuff, and was just like, we didn't settle for anything. We were very much like, no, I want to love this. We loved it, so we took it. And I will say now, and I didn't even mention this to you, but I'm trying to help y'all out. Trying to help you guys. Later on, even after we got the logo and we went on about our business, I realized I needed to know what our colors were. Like, I didn't even know. Oh, yes. Like the specific color.
The specific color,
pink,
yes.
Not just pink and black, but what type of pink?
What type of pink? And
What's
I never
the number?
knew.
What's the name of the pink?
Yep. So when we were trying to brand, because you really need it for branding, like, especially if you're going to do social media and Facebook and all those things, you want to kind of have a cohesive a cohesive vibe, scheme.
Aesthetic. That's the word these kids are using.
Yeah.
Aesthetic.
And so I think it's important when you do your logo, right when you do it, ask for all the color numbers.
Yes.
Ask for all the color numbers.
So they can match.
So they can match. However, if you don't, and I will hopefully link it below, I found a website.
You did, because she be on the Google, y'all.
Yeah,
she confessed. She texts me, it's like, I love Google.
I love it so much. Because we waited so late to find out this color number. I reached out to the girl who did our logo. She never even reached out till this day. To this day, she still hasn't responded to me. So I end up going on Google search, and I found a website where you can link your picture, your logo, and they will find all the color numbers that are in your logo. So that's a little hack, and I'll link it below.
So that was our logo and our secondary logo and our tagline.
Yep.
So now we're going to get into how we did some market research. So super, super duper important. Yes. We were really, like, I don't know if lost is the right word, but we just wanted to be smart about what we were going to lead with as far as products, because we didn't want to take out a loan. We didn't want to add any extra overhead or expenses. So this was started just from us taking money from our pockets and just putting it to the side, which we'll get into how we did that later. But as far as like the market research, like, we literally just decided to ask you guys. Essentially, we just asked on our social media and just people that we know, like, what was the question? What's your go-to?
Yeah,
that's been reviews by store. Yeah, so like, what's your favorite thing? And you can even leave that in the comments if you want. But yeah, like, just what's your, like, I'm almost out of such and such, I need to go to the beauty supply store. Like, it kind of started from there. And even whenever we post lives and things like that, we still ask people what do they want, because at the end of the day, I consider myself a natural. I'm not really into all the hair and stuff like that, but because I'm not into it doesn't mean I'm not going to sell it, because it's not about me. And then vice versa with Crystal. Like, we're not going to not carry natural products, because that's
absolutely
not her.
Yeah.
That doesn't even make sense.
I'm still natural under this.
So yeah, we basically just asked. Yeah. And people told us, and we kind of went with that. Like, even, you know, going to local beauty supply stores and seeing what they had in stock and things like that, you know, covert type of missions and whatnot. But yeah, just kind of seeing what the competition had, and most importantly, again, asking who we wanted to buy from us, what they wanted in their store, or what they wanted to come to them, rather. We just asked. That was pretty much it.
Definitely make sure you market research, like,
super important, very
important. Even whatever business you're doing, just make sure that it's needed, and whatever is needed that you have
needed, wanted, because people will spend on what they want more than what they need a lot of the time.
That's why I hired her.
So just make sure it's wanted, and make sure you present it in a way that people feel like they need it. That was good. That was good.
Yeah, just market research, just research, period.
So takeaways from this: make sure you really love your logo. And think about what could possibly be a secondary logo. You never know what you'll need it for.
Yep.
And
that's good.
And definitely do your research. Like, it seems like something that should go without saying. For us, it was like we knew we needed to do it. We just were a little confused about how we go about doing it. And if you have most of us do have any type of social media presence whatsoever, if it's something that you feel like your followers, friends, or whatever will need or want, just ask them.
Yeah. And you don't even, at that point, you don't even have to tell them what you're doing. You know what I mean?
I don't think we did.
We didn't. We didn't share that we were starting a business. We just put the question out there. Yeah. I even, I don't know if you're a part of any other groups, definitely reach out to them. Again, you don't have to tell them what you're doing. You could just simply ask the question.
Yeah, like Facebook groups. You found a really good Facebook group. Another way you could do it, even just to see like what you shouldn't do. Yes, definitely what you should not do, what mistakes were made, things like that. There are so many Facebook groups, so many, divided by industry, divided by interest, divided by activities, divided by whatever. I'm not even sure exactly how Crystal found the Facebook group. But just look on Facebook. I'm sure you can, even if you just kind of do it by your industry and just see, I guess, what kind of piques your interest. But we did find one. Again, the name is lengthy, and I don't want to get it wrong.
Well, it's really, you can find it. It's Black-owned beauty supply store. International owners or something like that. Yeah. So just do your Googles again, or go to Facebook and go to search. It's actually a couple of them, but that was the one we joined. Yeah,
and we saw basically just, there were a lot of new people in there, which was comforting. There were a lot of new people in there. There were a lot of veterans in that group, a lot of in between, and just seeing, you know, some mistakes that people have made, like don't scam alerts, don't deal with this person, and things like that were really, really helpful. So I definitely would suggest you doing that. Even if you decide to go in business by yourself, you're never really by yourself. As long as you take the time to search for the help that you need, you'll find it.
Yep. Is that what you had?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that is it, guys. We hope this video was helpful. We're just telling you things that we learned along the way.
A long way.
So if you found it helpful, click the like button, share, comment, and subscribe, and we'll be back. Bye guys.